Thank you for joining me today. My name is Jessica Claristenfeld, and I'm going to be reviewing Crucial Confrontation, Tools for Solving Broken Promises, Violated Expectations, and Bad Behavior by Carrie Patterson, Joseph Grenny, Ron McMillan, and Al Switzler. These authors are all award winners and New York Times best-selling co-authors of Crucial Conversations, Influencer, and Change Anything. They are also co-founders of Vital Smarts, a company that produces award-winning training programs. They have all also consulted with hundreds of the Fortune 500 companies. The purpose of this book is to provide the readers with strategies and tools that can be used to confront crucial situations where stakes are high, such as dealing with disappointment with a colleague or spouse, failed promises with a boss, missed deadlines by a coworker, and bad behaviors by a child, or expectations that are not being met by an employee. Readers can use these strategies and tools to improve accountability, transform behavior, and strengthen relationships. Although this does seem like a leadership book, really, this book is fitting for anyone who interacts with people who let them down, are not accountable, or display bad behavior. For example, maybe a staff member who feels like his boss frequently disrespects him or belittles him in front of others, or a leader who constantly is left to pick up the pieces of a failed group project. The strategies taught in this book can be used in many different settings, not only in a professional environment, but also in personal life situations, such as dealing with a spouse or children. I find this book to have many strengths. The authors do a good job setting the background and providing outcomes that have been found in companies using crucial confrontation strategies, such as improvements in productivity and quality, a decrease in cost, and an increase in employee satisfaction. The strategies and tools taught in this book are very applicable to real life. The authors point out common mistakes that readers know what not to do, and the examples and stories are very helpful in understanding the content and seeing how it can be used. There are great text boxes that are very helpful in highlighting important points in each chapter. And at the end of each chapter, there is a nice summary, resources that can help readers use the strategies, and a brief taste of what the next chapter will cover. The authors ask thoughtful questions throughout the book to challenge the reader to think about each situation. And there is a self-assessment that can be used to measure the reader's ability to use these skills. There were also just a few factors that could have been improved. In some chapters, there were many subheadings under subheadings. This got a little confusing, and frequently I had to look back to see if they were, for example, still talking about keeping it safe, or if the authors had moved on to another topic. Also, some strategies discussed were basic, such as speaking to the person you're confronting in a private area. I thought that this could have been focused on a little less. Lastly, I believe that some of the claims that were made about this book were a little unrealistic. After reading the book, I feel that using the word permanently or transform in these statements is slightly misleading, and it will take a lot of time and effort for the readers to effectively apply all the parts of this book and see these kind of results. Despite the shortcomings, I did feel that the authors did achieve the objectives. This book has provided strategies and tools that can be used to have a crucial confrontation, which I feel was the main objective. The authors have done this by following a clearly laid out crucial confrontation model throughout the book that describes 1, ways to prepare before having a crucial confrontation, 2, what to do and what not to do during a crucial confrontation, 3, how to discuss and plan for follow-up, and 4, suggestions on how to stay focused and flexible if other issues come up during the confrontation. Also, they provide applicable strategies for each section, such as how to talk to an employee that is ignoring a deadline. They even address what to do if a conversation goes off track or becomes very difficult. So yes, I would absolutely recommend this book to really anyone of these people who I've listed who may be dealing with an important issue that may be difficult to discuss because it is a sensitive or risky topic and crucial outcomes or relationships are at stake. The key is not only to read it, but to apply it. I would be happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you.